What Luce Cannon said on his phone call into No Jumper from the Feds left everyone shocked.
Bro,
Luce Cannon!
What's up with it, King? How you doing?
Not much, man. We tapped in right now. We got the viral way on here. We got Lush, and we got the one and only Munchie B.
Let's be real. Luce Cannon might be the dumbest criminal in the podcast space. Bro just can't stay away from No Jumper. He's a crash out posing like a boss. You ever see somebody so addicted to attention that they got real life charges pending? Bruh, why are you still showing up to interviews? You're not promoting an album. You're promoting your own downfall. And the wild part, most of these fools turn into motivational speakers once they've been inside for only like 2 weeks. But not Luce Cannon. He out there crashing out in the streets and crashing out in jail. Full-time liability. You gotta respect the consistency though. He's been a crash out from the beginning. He ain't switched up for no one, and that's what makes him dumb and dangerous. So Luce Cannon calls in again, and this time they trying to be all proper with it. Little fake podcast etiquette like, how you feeling, bro? Before they dive into the same circus. So who's snitching? Mind you, this man is calling from the feds, not jail, the feds. And he on a podcast talking about open RICO witnesses like it's a mixtape rollout. You can't make this up. Bruh literally dry snitching on a RICO case on air. Who raised these dudes?
Turned on you already.
No, I'm talking about on Big Useless.
Oh, people are already telling on him.
Yeah. So it's like I'm just sitting in here right now, just going through the process.
Damn.
is everybody telling Luce, or do you know specifically who's been telling?
Shit, everybody got out. The only people that's still in here is what me breaking him.
Have you had any conversations that were basically like, we'll let you out right now, you just got to tell us this, this, and this?
Hell no, that ain't no conversation.
So they consider you to be such a crucial part of this case that they're not even proposing a deal.
No, I haven't. No, it's not that. It's not that at all.
Safety valve?
It's just, the point of it is it's just not going to happen. Just put it that way.
The feds know that you're so solid that they wouldn't even ask you to talk.
No, it's not going to happen.
So did you catch word that I just revealed it like an hour ago on this podcast, but basically the feds came to my house and the one and only thing that they were interested in was the cease and desist from Big U because of your appearance on the podcast with Wack, in which you basically said that Big U had knowledge of the Nipsey situation before it happened.
Bruh, this whole interview was wild, but this next part might be one of the craziest clips I've ever seen. So Adam brings up that cease and desist. Y'all remember? Luce Cannon went on No Jumper and casually mentioned they kidnapped Meek Mill for $50,000? Like that was just a regular day at the office? And the wildest part? He said he did it on behalf of Big U. Then, when you think it can't get any more reckless, he drops this. Big U called him 30 minutes before Nipsey got killed. You can't write this level of self-snitching. This ain't podcasting. This is confessionals with the mic.
He'll be like, he'll manipulate things. Like, we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give him like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But because it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? I'm his right-hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm going to get it. You get what I'm saying? And then
Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
Yeah. No, yeah, they sent that because I called Ross. I'm like, Ross,
boy, this shit getting crazy.
Drop off the 50,000, and we're gonna let Meek live on crib. So Ross dropped off the 50,000. We were doing a TV show like a while back, right? And I'm on a phone. He FaceTimed me, so he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, sick, so I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone, and I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got, or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked up, because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably stopped it, or it had it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean? That fuck you talking about?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey, and I was like, "Yeah, I love you, cuz," or whatever like that. I see you later, or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey, and so I'm like,
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Right after that interview dropped, Big U hit No Jumper with a cease and desist. Like, yo, all that stuff about extortion and holding Meek Mill hostage for $50,000 and knowing Nip was going to be killed 30 minutes before, that's all lies. But here's the kicker. Some of that's in the indictment. That Meek Mill story, in it, the dispensary robbery, Big U and Luce Cannon both being charged. At this point, any smart dude would say, we was just capping for content. But nope, Luce Cannon doubled down. He said, if it's a lie, then why did Big U want it taken down? Probably because you're talking real crimes, my boy. You not telling the truth. You're building their case. And now the feds are painting you like a whole criminal organization with Big U at the top.
No, see, the thing is, it's like, I'm going to say it like this because he's going through something. It's just why send a cease and desist if it's not true. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are suggesting.
It's defamatory, though.
Yeah, even if it's not true, it is
right.
It's a defamatory statement for sure. Absolutely, I could understand him not wanting that out there, even if it wasn't true, to keep it a stack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What'd you say, Les?
I was saying it's a defamatory statement regardless, so I could see him not wanting that out, even if it wasn't true.
Yeah. But if you wanted to prove somebody that was a liar, right? You just telling them put it out, right?
No.
And here's the thing. I actually believe Luce Cannon. A lot of what he's saying is lining up with what the feds are saying. So yeah, I think he was telling the truth. But bruh, this ain't the time to prove it. This is the time to fall back and say, Big U was right. I was capping for the show. It was all an act. But that's the thing with Luce Cannon. He's always himself. Right or wrong, he's never going to switch up. And that's the most reckless and dumb thing to do right now in this situation. Now, is saying all this publicly smart? Of course not. But he's standing on it. Even going as far as saying everybody out on bond right now is actively snitching on him.
Okay.
Look, I got no comment on the RICO. Nothing to do with the RICO. No comment.
Oh, that was a Crip Mac joke. My bad.
You know it's free loose. It's free loose. Free other guys.
Like, everybody is going to support everybody. Only the real is going to stand. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody that was on that indictment rolled over. Everybody out of jail. Everybody was making statements.
So you and Brick are the only ones who didn't have anything to say?
We're the only one that's still in jail, right?
I didn't know everybody.
Damn near, yeah. Of the ones we know.
It was 4 already in jail, though.
Everybody else is out.
Damn, everybody being out is bugged out.
Luce, activate your patience, man. Stay off that phone.
Hey, how do you feel about people celebrating people going to jail?
Oh,
that's crazy.
Yeah. The wildest part in that whole clip, only one dude in that room seemed to care about Luce Cannon's freedom. Everybody else, they couldn't wait to shift the topic and keep the content rolling. Bro, this ain't the Truman Show. This is real life. No Jumper right now is on some straight Fed timing, but can you even blame them? They just ask questions. It's Luce who keep answering. So how do we blame the platform when the crash out is the one volunteering the wreck? They brought up witnesses who are out now. Just mentioning them on air could be considered witness intimidation. And that alone right there could hurt his case. Every time Luce picks up that phone and starts talking, he's doing damage to his own defense. What makes it worse? The fans, the chat, the hosts, they're not laughing with Luce. They're laughing at him, and he don't even realize it. I respect Viral for being the only one to call that out. Every time he checked No Jumper, he kept it real. Even Viral the Messiah had to tell Luce to chill after some of the crazy stuff he said. That's when you know you're out of pocket, when the hosts are telling you to chill. Bottom line, Luce is entertaining, no doubt. But getting him to call to talk about snitches, evidence in his own case, I'm not down with that. If he really cared about Luce, you'd be asking him how he's doing mentally, how he's holding up in there, not asking him to build his own indictment live on air.
I don't want him to go to jail. I'd rather if we beef him, we handle this shit on the street.
Why is he on the phone saying that?
Yeah, I don't know if you should say
hang
that.
hang up, cuz. Hang up. Like, hang up, bro. Y'all, you doing crazy shit, cuz. Hang up.
Like, I don't want him to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shitty burger.
That's just kind of weird for somebody. I want
y'all niggas crazy, cuz. Y'all letting this nigga incriminate himself. Hang up, cuz.
No street dude say that, Adam.
I know, but nigga, don't do it while we on here, because it look like we condoning it, cuz. We're not with that, bro.
The Viral Way wants to make it clear that they think you're incriminating yourself and that you should stop.
Who's the Viral Way?
Long as you
podcast Columbia.
Yeah, we don't got nothing to do with what he doing. I just don't want to watch him do that, bro.
Shout out to them too.
Hey, Luce, hang up, bro. Let your lawyer talk.
He ain't got one yet.
You said what?
I said hang up and let your lawyer talk, bro. Like, they gonna use this for content. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not saying anything that I haven't.
Nah, bro, but you in some real shit, bro, and I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Activate your patience, like bro said. All this circus, don't do that, bro. You are facing some real life shit. The internet, don't do that. They gonna laugh at you. None of these niggas gonna put money on your books. None of these niggas gonna come visit you. They're gonna laugh at you when this phone call hang up, cuz. Don't. The fame ain't worth that shit.
Everything will go, even the fee.
All right. So Adam 22 is finally doing what everybody's been accusing him of since the beginning. Profiting off the downfall of the black man. And sadly, Luce Cannon's the one laying the red carpet for it. But here's what I learned a long time ago. Nobody can walk over you unless you lay down first. And Luce laid down willingly. It's crazy because the ones chasing the clout, the ones going viral, the ones getting the views, they're not listening to the people closest to them. Even I can feel it. There's something real ugly coming behind this. And unfortunately, we're all going to be here to watch it play out. And the reason we'll see it happen? Because Luce Cannon will make sure the cameras are on. But if you made it this far, click on the left side of your screen to see why WAC 100 will be next to be RICO indicted for extortion charges. And also, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share to be aware, keeping that out because I need to be there, man. Because I know there's 10 other streamers out there doing it like me, but...
Fuck that little 10.